Before I get into it, imagine 90 days from now. You're no longer stuck in your phone answering DMs all day. You've got qualified leads coming in daily without you posting 24/7. You check your dashboard in the morning, you see booked calls, automated fulfillment, and cash collected. All while you're on vacation with the boys, or maybe you just took your wife on an amazing trip to Paris. Your coaching business finally feels like a business and not a chaotic to-do list. My name is Amin. I help coaches build and scale info products. I've consulted over 10 plus businesses, coaches, and agencies, helping them with their operations, their sales, and marketing structure. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I do that and how you can get similar results as well. So here's some case studies. So here's MJ. He's a multi six-figure agency owner. I helped him with his operations. I automated and cleaned up some of his back end. I also created several communities for both his one-on-one consulting program where he teaches students how to build out an AI agency, and also a boot camp where he trains setters, AI devs, and media buyers. And here's some ad results that my team was able to get for some clients. As you can see, this is for different niches where we're getting them 414 leads with a 3-month campaign. This guy got over 350K in commission. This is actually a real estate agency. And also, as you see here, just 12 days, they had to actually pause their ads because they were getting too much leads, which was actually an amazing problem to have, right? And honestly, one thing I want to let you know is this video is not for someone who doesn't want to scale or create an info product. It's not for someone with limiting beliefs or no ambition in scaling their business. This won't work if you have zero online presence. So if you have any of those two, you might as well just click off the video right now. But if you're someone who just wants to learn how to do it, you can still watch the video, of course. So this video is for coaches that want to scale, coaches who want to actually make money from their communities, or creators wanting real systems for their info products. And to give you some more context on my experience, I actually used to run a marketing agency. We did all the right things about content, ads, cold calling, but the issue was I couldn't scale my marketing agency. The truth is, the only reason I chose that model in the first place is because I thought it was going to support my life and help me build something that doesn't need me to be on it all the time. But the issue is I really felt stuck. I was working long hours, I was grinding every single day, but I was still capped. Always in the trenches, juggling operations, sales, content delivery. So honestly, I had to close it. Here's some pictures of me. I'm just literally in the trenches, bro. Me putting out content, putting out ads all the time, working on my Miro board, waiting for people to show up to the call. Even a year ago today, man, I had no idea what I was doing wrong. And then eventually it clicks. And then once it clicks, you really start booking appointments, people start showing up, and then you have way more opportunities to make money with your business. But I really felt like I wasn't building a business, I was building a bottleneck for myself. So I walked away from the agency model and stepped fully into growth operating. So I'm gonna give you guys some sauce. The advice you're always gonna get is to post more as a coach. Here's the truth, you don't need more content. You're already getting good views and people are actually interacting with your content. At this point, you need a machine. You need a backend engine that turns traffic into revenue. The reason why most coaches fail is they rely on content to close deals. They still do manual DMs. They think ads won't work for coaching, and they wear every single hat in their business with zero leverage. I'm gonna show you exactly how I'm gonna help you fix that, all right? Here's a Gamma presentation that I made called the High Tech Growth Stack. I show you exactly how to scale your info product to 100K per month. And you don't even have to take my word for it. This is the exact same system that TJR and Jordan Welch are using within their business. And how do I know this? Is because I know the system. These two literally installed simple growth systems and scaled their mentorships. I broke everything down in this document. If you do want this document, just comment down below, by the way. I'll just send it over to you, or just DM me on Instagram. I got no problem. I'll send it over to you. It's completely for free. So to build out a killer info product, you need these pillars within your business. So you need to start with research. You have to research your competitors and research what your audience is currently already responding to, right? The best way to do this is make a list of 5 to 10 coaches who are killing it in your space and go through everything. And I mean literally everything. Go through their funnels, go through their videos, see which videos are performing the best, see what people are commenting on their videos, all that stuff, right? Go through their highlights, see what they're doing. Also for your audience, see what reels, YouTube videos of yours, see which ones are doing better than others, right? See what people are actually responding to in your DMs, in your comments, see what they're saying. Another way to do this is literally just interview your audience. Do this through stories. So you can post a story basically asking what they would like to see more of you, what sort of content should you be pushing, what sort of content are they really liking right now. You could literally just post a question on your story and have them respond to it. It doesn't have to be nothing fancy or complicated. You just want to see what people are going to tell you. You're going to gather all that information that you've done in your research, and that's what you're going to use to build out your offer. Building out your offer, use this exact framework. I help X do Y without pain, in time frame, or a conditional guarantee. Adding a conditional guarantee is a bonus to make it a no-brainer offer. By doing your research, your offer and your positioning becomes magnetic because it's literally rooted in your ideal client psychology. It's honestly so simple to do this. It's not hard at all. Here's an example of an offer that uses a very similar framework. How you can sign your next 5 to 10 high-ticket coaching clients in 60 days or you don't pay. Next, when you have all that ready, you're gonna build out your sales systems. This is the engine that takes a cold stranger to a warm prospect, to a book call, to a qualified buyer, to a closed deal. So these are your funnels, your lead forms, your landing pages, automations, SMS, literally everything in the back end. This is an example of a landing page, right? You can see TGR did it, Jordan Welch did it. You could even just do a type form, but you need to have a system in place where people actually get followed up on, right? Super, super quick. Next, you're gonna focus on your content and your sales assets. So that's your VSL, your short videos, audios, written content that clearly communicates your value and builds interest in your offer. These assets help you build trust, authority, and create buying intent with your audience. This is absolutely mandatory. You need this in order for people to trust you. Because why would you buy from someone you don't trust? So if you don't have these things in place, no one's gonna trust you and no one's gonna buy from you. Next is appointment setters and maybe a closer if you suck at sales. You need highly trained appointment setters whose sole focus is booking qualified calls for you. That's it. They must handle inbound and outbound interest and be trained in your business so they know how to speak your ICP's language. ICP stands for ideal customer profile. That's the person that you want to target in order to sell your product to them. For your appointment setters and your closers, you need to train them. They need to be able to speak their language. So you need to provide them with sales scripts, follow-up messages, a tracking system, and a pitch deck. And if you're not providing this to them, as in you can't train them, it's going to be a very long day for you, man. There's a huge cost for not taking any action here and applying these systems to your business. Number one is you're not going to make any money. You're going to stay stuck. You're going to keep grinding. You're going to keep wondering why others are scaling and you're not. But the thing is, if nothing changes, nothing changes. The longer you delay your backend is the longer you delay your income. You actually have two options here. You can try to figure this out yourself, wasting time and valuable money learning exactly what I already know. Or you can just work with someone who's built these systems over and over again, someone who's done the trial and error so you don't have to. Working with me, you get so many advantages. You get a custom built engine for your business, calls without constantly pushing out content that isn't getting any views or any sort of signups. I'll build you out a DM and onboarding automation and a scalable infrastructure. And also everything that I mentioned above is also being built out too. Picture this, you're waking up to book calls you didn't even chase. You're watching leads get nurtured and followed up with automatically. You're passing 5, 10, 20K, 30K per month without being in the trenches. You're finally scaling your coaching business like a real CEO and you're not worried about the back end or doing the operator work. If you're serious about starting a coaching business or scaling your current coaching business, then let's talk. Click the link right under this video, book a call with me, and then we'll map out your full backend. I hope this video was beneficial and helped you actually learn something.